says, remember, there was a watershed speech that was given by Kaunda in Kawe at the Mulungushi Local Authority, where he reminded the Zambians that land is God-given, for example. We should not let anyone extort us. Now, here's the thing. This is land that is God-given, but we've allowed foreign interests to take advantage of this land. Imagine there was a contemplation of certain ministers in this government of wanting to give, is it 6 million hectares of land to, is it a Vietnamese investor? So that is the kind of thinking I'm talking about. That should never be. You know, we need a dynamic shift in the way we think of the leadership of this country. Julius Pangaragi Nyerere once said it can only be done when we work together as a people. So Ujamaa came in Tanzania and Tanganyika, that is. So that concept came into Zambia equally, where we had communism that was advanced by Kenneth Kaunda. But what I'm trying to say is, why can't we remind ourselves that we had to fight for independence away from the colonial masters, and we were warned once upon a time by the likes of the likes of Nyerere, who told us that these investors, I mean these colonial masters, will come back in form of investors. That is a warning that I have seen the current leadership has not really heeded to. Now, you see, these are the things that are telling us now to say we need a dynamic shift in the leadership. Right now, the highest, and this is what the Zambian people know, and this is what has to be understood, the highest number of participants in the national development are actually the youths, people below the age of 30, as a matter of fact. And these people are in numbers. And this is what the country ought to understand. These people are in numbers. So the moment we realize that the power actually is held by the young people, then we'll have a dynamic shift in the leadership.
Also, let me start with this, because it's actually leading me to my next topic of discussion. They say after 60 years of independence, we as a nation have sort of normalized politicizing state events, state functions. After 60 years of Zambia being independence, this is a route that we've sort of normalized. And this now brings me to my next item, where on Monday we had the 10th memorial service for the former president, Michael Chilufya-Sata. And it was announced that, look, government is planning to have this particular function, to organize it at the cathedral in Lusaka. And then there was also the friends of the former president that decided to have it at the Catholic Church. And actually,